The United States has been in 10 different wars since the founding of our country, and I want to give you 10 works of fiction set during each of those conflicts. Now, saying America has only been involved in 10 major wars is kind of ridiculous because it's going to ignore a ton of conflicts, like the campaigns against the Native Americans, the Philippine-American War, the Persian Gulf War, the dozens of interventions across Latin America. These 10 that I chose are probably the ones that most dramatically shaped the country, so that's the frame. Starting with the Revolutionary War, we have Johnny Tremain by Esther Forbes. Yes, it was written for younger readers, but it also won the Newbery, and it will make a teenage silversmith's apprentice in Boston feel more real to you than anything you learned in school about this war. Next is the War of 1812, and the book is going to be The Lively Lady by Kenneth Roberts. It's about an American privateer running British blockades off the coast of Maine. Almost nobody writes fiction about this conflict, but Kenneth Roberts did, and he nailed it. Next, we have the Mexican-American War, and you're going to read Vampires of El Norte for this one by Isabel Caños. Yes, I said vampires. It came out in 2023, and it is unlike any other book on this list. The next is the Civil War, and you're going to read a classic. It's The Killer Angels by Michael Schirra, widely considered the greatest war novel this country has ever produced. The next is the Spanish-American War, and you're going to read Cuba Libre by Elmer Leonard. This is the guy who wrote Get Shorty doing historical fiction. It is an absolute ride. The next is World War I, and you're going to read Johnny Got His Gun by Dalton Trumbo. Yes, I know, I did not say A Farewell to Arms. I mean, read that too, but most devastating anti-war novel maybe ever written. It's straight up gonna ruin your day, but it's probably something you have to read. Next is World War II, and there are a million great novels set in this time period, and most of them are set in Europe. But since I'm focused on the American experience here, I went with Hotel on the Corner of Bitter and Sweet by Jamie Ford, a Chinese-American boy in Seattle during Japanese internment. It's a good reminder that the war happened here too. The next is the Korean War, and you're going to read War Trash by Ha Jin. It's the Korean War from the other side, and exactly the kind of book that makes you realize how little you actually know about this conflict. Next, of course, is Vietnam, and you're going to read The Things They Carried by Tim O'Brien. It blurs the line between memoir and fiction. You can't really tell when you're reading it, but it's a masterpiece. And finally, for the War on Terror, you're going to read The Yellowbirds by Kevin Powers. Powers served as a machine gunner in Iraq, and this novel apparently reads like poetry. I've never read it, but I'm looking forward to read it. It's on my list for this year. I've heard it's the best fiction you can read about this conflict. Tell me which ones I missed, because I'm sure I missed like a million for each of those conflicts, and you guys can help me get a better list down in the comments, so please help me with that. There you go. Hope that was helpful.